Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're chatting with multi-talented comedian Jay Malone, who
thinks puppies are overrated.
Is that true?
It is.
You've had many accomplishments in your comedy career, but let's go back to the beginning. How did you get started?
I'd woken up one morning and I had this idea, like this dream for a bit that I would do, like on stage. Yeah, like my friend and I would always watch Seinfeld, but I never considered it. And so I told him about this bit. I remember we were playing tennis and he's like, yeah, that's pretty funny. And so then literally the next day we were playing like video games, and we heard on the radio there was like this contest that was being held downtown, and he dared me to do it. And I called up and they said, we have one spot left. It's in 2 days. You need 8 minutes of material. So it's like I didn't have enough time to freak out. I just wrote 8 minutes and went and did it. And it's funny because everything tanked except that one bit that I'd thought of, you know, almost like in a dream type thing. And then, but it was just like, the laughs I got from that one bit was just an immediate addiction.
Pulling out to me is kind of like running a marathon, and then right before the finish line, you just do a belly flop on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? It just seems kind of... And like everybody's been like, yeah, go, go. What did you do that for? Why would you... You ruined everything. You just get up. I know, I didn't feel good at all. I don't know why. I felt really strange and unnatural.
Back then, you were a single guy, so your set often talked about dating, but now that you're married, how has it changed?
Oh, it doesn't really. I'm disgusting. I just, you know, out of sight, out of mind, right? So she's not here. Unless she's right in front of me, no, obviously I don't.
The only way you can tell a guy's getting married is, you know that little sparkle in his eye, that little glimmer? It's gone now. It's dead. It doesn't exist anymore.
She doesn't really, that's my phone. Damn it. That's my wife right now, and that's a Family Guy song. I apologize. Yeah, she's like, she could sense that I made that joke about cheating. That is amazing. Anyway, so yeah, so she doesn't, I think you understand once you date a comedian, they're eventually going to talk about you on stage. I think that's how it works.
If you think about it, it's a lot like the life of a caterpillar, okay? Bear with me. Caterpillar's out in the woods squirming around, right? Free, content, happy, not a care in the world, right? Then he gets wrapped up in a cocoon of engagement where all he can think and talk about are wedding dresses and plans, and he gets cut off from the outside world, right? And the pressure builds and builds and builds until he bursts out of the chapel a brand new husband butterfly. Right? Yeah, and then your wife suffocates you, clips your wings, and pins you to a corkboard. So that's awesome.
You've brought your talent of comedy into animation. Can you tell us about your projects?
I get paid billions of dollars to hit golf balls, okay? I'm a phenomenon. Your kids will never reach my level. Chances are they're just gonna grow up to have shitty jobs just like you.
I love animation. I'm actually addicted. It's similar to stand-up comedy in that nowadays with the technology, I have like complete control. Like I can do the animation, the directing, the writing. I do most of the voices, but then I'll just get friends to help me do voices. So I also have a bit of a God complex, and animation is, you can do anything. You can create your own little world. So, you know, if my animation skills become good enough and fast enough, I'll probably stop going out in public and just create my own universe.
It's like my mentor Ron Jeremy always says, it doesn't matter where you're getting a hand job, the important thing is that you're getting the hand job.
Has comedy ever provided you with some life wisdom?
It's changed me a lot. Like I've developed a really sort of thick shell, I think. Like I was always really, really shy, and I mean, I was confident in certain things, but not, you know, not a lot of things, to be honest. And stand-up comedy, like once you do that, once you get up, and I mean, your ego basically just gets torn in half for the first 2 years. It just gets stripped down to absolutely nothing. And so like now, especially in LA, like I go out for auditions and stuff, and there's like crazy people in the room that are like really important people, and I don't even care. It doesn't bother me at all because I've been on stage where 200 people have hated me, and so it doesn't matter anymore.
I would rather make out with an alley dog than kiss a baby. I don't even care. I'm serious. I am serious. And I know what you're saying, that's gross. Why? Because dogs lick their genitalia. Whatever, that's been well documented. Let me tell you something. They keep that shit tip-top, okay? Yeah, they do. They are constantly cleaning that, okay? And if a dog can't clean its ass properly, it will drag that shit across the floor until it sparkles. I will take my chances with the dog.
Well, thank you. It was really great having you.
Thank you very much. I hope my answers weren't too long. So I tend to babble when it's early. It's just like, it's like 11.
We appreciate you for coming so early.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. I was fishing for your appreciation, which, thank you. Thanks a lot. Well, thanks for the interview.